We're back. We're back. We're back. Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna be live as usual and train every single day. Like I said, today is gonna be we're gonna be trading a 5 minute charts today, man. I've been using the 1 minute for the past couple of weeks. Very difficult to do, but I'm gonna be doing using the 5 minute chart now today. So and I did get liquidated. Yeah, man, I got liquidated on some stuff. So, but it's all good though. I left that trade too long. I just, it's all good. Like I said, I'm trading with small money, so not tripping yet. But very, very soon, I'm gonna be trading a lot more money, man. So let me bring up the charts here. So let's look at Avantis. Uh, which one are we looking at? There we go. All right. Yeah, man. So I'm going to use a 5 minute chart today. Let's take a look. 5 minute charts. I was doing some research about the VWAP, right? And that the VWAP, the volume weighted market price of VWAP, volume weighted as a price. I can't remember. My brain is tripping. Yes, I'm gonna try it out today. Like I said, well, I'm still experimenting. I'm probably gonna start road trading, maybe another 4 or 5 weeks, man, or maybe another 6 weeks. Because I've gone through 1 minute charts. I did that. Now I want to start using a 5 minute chart now to see how that works for me. And trying to go back and forth with that, man. That's the goal. Let me switch this to 1 second. I have a couple of screens up, so I'm looking at my other screen here real quick. I want to open up this up and show the same charts to put it to the 1 hour, right? Sorry, the let me put it to the 4 hour 4 hour chart. 4 hour. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Cool. What else? What else? What else? Yeah. Hope you guys know. Okay. Jim to all of you, man. I know you guys are here. Let me see. Where the viewers are climbing. So I appreciate you guys for being here as usual. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys trading, man. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just trying to what is this garbage, man? Is that an ad? That's an ad. There we go. All right. Like I said, the idea is to win more than we lose. I want to get another indicator here. The VWAP, man. I try using that stuff at work, but did it work? I don't know. Is that it? Symbol cancel. I don't see it. Where is it? Yeah, I'm trying to add more indicators to my screen here. So just guys, give me a second, okay? Give me a second. I got 100. I got a 50. Got my EMA crosses 931. Let me take out. Let me take out the 50 EMA. All right. Okay, the VWAP. All right. All right. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't see my VWAP. What the hell's going on? What am I doing wrong? It's weird. Okay, whatever, whatever. I'll look at this later. Because I want to, we don't have too much time, so I'm trying to get this done. All right. What do we have here? What do we have here? So as usual, when I come in, the first I want to do, I want to look at the trend. I'm watching videos, doing research, and what I'm learning is, you know, where we're supposed to look at we're supposed to check the higher time frames first. All right, so let me do that first. Let me look at look at the high time frame to see what that looks like. Then we'll see where we get entries, man. So the 4 hour. So what I'm doing right now, I want to look at my trends. So on a 4 hour, we're on a downtrend. Clearly, price is under the moving averages. We have a massive. Actually, this is actually a bearish sign, man. If you take a look at that, this is a classic bearish sign. A massive red candle, followed by a much smaller green candle, man. But we'll see what happens in the next one when it forms. But trends going down on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the hourly hour. So same thing with hourly. We're broken key trends. We're down below the 100. We're down below the we're down below the 200-day moving average also. Um, yeah, man. It's so weird, man. Trying to trade these markets, man. I swear. Because when you think things looking good, it just flips on you, man. It just totally flips. The 30-minute charts, with like I said, price is under the moving averages, and the trend is obviously down. Let's see. So let's look at the 5 minute, man. So this is a 5 minute chart. Obviously, same thing. It looks like we are in a downtrend also, based on what I'm looking at here on the 5 minute charts. So let's take a look. Let's take a look, man, and see what these candles are doing. I the 5 minute, I guess it's okay, but it's the candles, but might not be as accurate. But I want to see what the candles are doing, man. So just give me a second. Let me open this up real quick. So we have a small little uptrend, man. A small little uptrend. We're setting the some a lower highs, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So it looks like we're getting a small little uptrend on the 5 minutes. Give me a second. So I'm going to take some trades in a bit, man. I'm going to take some trades. I'm just waiting to like see where we are right now. I'm trying to get my good entries. I just don't want to just go long because I feel like it. I want to be able to see. Do I like what I see? Um. So as you can see, the MACD very high momentum, and you see die all the way down. Okay, let's take a look at that. And so I would take a short right now, like a small little short. If I let me see. Just give me a second. Let me do something real quick. Where is my MACD? There we go. All right, so I would take a short here because I'm seeing my momentum dying down. So look, like I said, I'm not. I don't say I'm too confident with this, but it looks like where based on what I'm looking at here, it looks like the RSI kind of sideways a bit. To be honest with you, it is kind of a sideways market right now a bit. We're kind of bouncing here, and you could tell from the MACD, man. So it might not be a great time to take a trade right now. I mean, to be honest with you. But if I was going to take a trade, I'd probably do it small leverage. I probably can. So a couple of things I'm looking at here that I would say, okay, maybe I'm confident to take this trade. Um, we are in a downtrend. The prices are slowly moving up, right? And we're pretty close to the the 100 day moving average. Let me add the 50 moving average, man. That might be a better indicator for this. Let me add this real quick. EMA moving average. Uh, moving average. 1 second. Where did you go? Moving average, man. It's difficult to see this sometimes, right? All right, you guys, just give me a second. I'm trying to get everything set up here. So, where is my moving average? I got my 50. Let me take that out. VWAP still not showing. Okay, we got EMA. All right, cool. All right, so let me just add the 50 EMA on this. And all right, change the color. Let me use dark blue or light blue. Oh wow, my phone is rocked, huh? Oh, this phone is hot. Yeah. Okay. So we have all our indicators up. Yeah. See, that's what I thought, right? You see the the charts are kind of bouncing on the 50 on the 50 EMA. Like I said, it's very I it would be advisable for me to wait, right? That would make more sense because if you look at the candles, they're very, very small. We're basically going sideways, man. There's not the action is very, very small on here, but okay, we got okay, big candles. Yeah, so it looks like yeah, this is very, very, very small. It looks like we're probably gonna go higher, man. But based on this, but it's hard to tell, man, because the candles are so small. So we'll wait a little bit and see. Um, I don't want to go to 1 minute chart. I said we're gonna do 5 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes. Okay, so we got our I got my 50 EMA moving average here, and I got my 100 and 200. And like I said, we are in a downtrend based on this. But we are trying to move up. And let me take a look at something real quick. I got my yeah, see, my RSI is above the 50 line, but it's basically just bouncing off it, right? And it looks like it wants to break down a little bit based on this. It looks like it wants to break down. But it's this kind of market is so sideways, and that's the reason why I want to wait. Hopefully, we get a move. Um, there's some times when if you don't see indicators you like, there's no point going in trying to make some trades, right? I could put it to the 1 minute and do that, but based on this, there is basically no action right now. Basically, no action. But as of right now, my indicators are showing me shorting might be a good idea, but shorting it, might be might not be as bullish because it's a very small time frame right now. And the RSI are bouncing, we're going sideways. And if you look at the price, look at this, right? The candles are small, very, very weak buys, weak sells. So I think the best time to make money, to be honest with you guys, honestly, based on everything I've seen so far, or all my research, or all my practice, the best times to make money is when you get something when you get this massive pumps above the moving average or massive dumps below it. But when you start seeing the price kind of touching like this and no action, you just gotta wait, man. It's not a good place to be right now. And not for someone else trading in the short term. I mean, I could take some trades the long term, yeah. But it could take a while for us to see some action. Like I said, I could probably still take some trades if I look at the one. Let me switch to 1 minute real quick. Switch it to the 1 minute. Yeah, we're just bouncing through all the averages, man. Like nothing exciting. It's really like even on this, can you even tell if it's on a yeah, look at the trend. You can't even tell. It's like flat. The trend is actually flat right now. The 50's flat, everything's flat. Based on this right now, look at how flat that is. So this is the worst position to be to take any trades right now because it's just hovering. So you see how flat the averages are on the 1 minutes, and when I go to my RSI, you see it kind of, and I guess it'll be better on RSI, right? It looks like it wants to break up in the 1 minute, but on my Mac, so on my MACD, things are also flat too. Let's see, maybe a little bit of down. Yeah, but when the market is this when this uncertain, 1 minute might be where you need to be, man. I think. So yeah, so on the 5 minutes it did play out. You could have shorted right there a little bit because I'm going by my D crosses right here. My blue line going below the orange line, which I could have caught that entry. So I think what I want to do is this. I want to. I mean, I could short here, but I don't think I don't think I want to because it's it's bouncing off the averages though. I mean, it is. I mean, it is getting rejected. Let me see. The candles are small. Yeah, we're probably gonna go down, man. The candles are very very small. All right. Let's see, man. What time is it right now? Yeah. So I gotta take my first trade of the day, man. Let's see. Let's say it plays out. $5. Let's do five. Actually, let's do 10. Let's do 10. Let's do 10. Let's same thing, 75x. This is just practice, like I said before. Practicing to see where things go. But like I said, I don't like this setup because um we're bouncing off the 50-day moving average and the candles are small. Like it's just they're very, very let me zoom in. If you guys look at this, right? So this is how I know that we're going sideways and nothing's happening. We had a big candle up on the green and the red, right? Selling. We had a couple of candles up, like, but it looks like the strength of the greens is a lot weaker. And even look at the size. The size of the green candles are very small, and we're getting rejection here, push up here, rejection, push up, rejection, red, red, red. So I think if we break down convincingly, I'll be happy. But as of right now, things are just strange, right? So I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a bit. Wait a little bit. Let me join back this show, man, because I think my phone freaking just died. Like just went off. Yeah, man. Hope you guys doing okay, man. I am definitely Crucifixio. I appreciate you, bro, for retweeting the show, man. Thanks, man. Let me log into the Twitter stuff here. I think I just like my phone just died, man. Let me see. Twitter. Oh no, sorry. Dave. The phone just like went away. Crazy. Okay, we're back. All right. Yeah, like I said before, if I see a strong move above or below, then that makes sense. But I don't like if you guys looking at this, man, like the momentum is just dead right now. And we're hovering between 85,390 to 85,430, on the Bitcoin price. There's basically no movements right now. I think the only movements you might see might be on the 1 minutes. That might be the only place you see action on the 1 minute charts. But 5 minutes, because you like so At this point, is a horrible, horrible place to be right now. You do not want to be trading this. You're not. Uh, so like I said before, if I don't place trades, the first thing I do is I check my moving averages. I check that. I check my RSI. I check all time frames, which is where we are. I look at my MACD. I'm looking for entries. That's what I'm looking for right now. Unfortunately, we missed. I wasn't live when this massive dump happened or the massive pump. We had a big pump earlier today. So what I could do is, if I'm not going to take any trades now, what I could possibly do is this a 1 minute? Let me see. 5. Yeah, I'm looking at my other screen here. So the 5 minutes. 1 second. So I'm checking the 1 minute chart on my other screen and see. The 1 minute has more action. Like it looks like there's more action. 5 minutes with the price going sideways like this, you're not going to see much, because each candle is 5 minutes. Each candle, and I haven't seen nothing, no great entries yet for me. Not yet. I need something. I want to see either a good big strong candle that breaks below the 50 moving average. I know we're going downtrend, or a break above it. But as of right now, nothing. But the 1 minute chart looks like there's more action, man, because the price is bouncing between what 85,380 to 85,430. So there's more action on the 1 minute chart. But it looks. Let me see. Strong candle, strong candle. Let me see. It looks like. Yeah, we're probably gonna be going down. It's this stuff is so crazy, guys. I swear, because yeah, the 1 minute has more action, man. So yeah, so what I could do is this. Just take a look at this. Okay, so it looks like we're breaking above on the 1 minute charts. But the 1 minute chart is not what I'm using. I want to focus on 5 minutes. That's the goal. So looking at these candles here, because based on my research, you could use the candles to determine where your next where you predict your next outcome. So we do have let me see, zoom in. So you can see the last 5 minutes we had a push up on the price and a push down on two green candles. So it looks like in the past 5 candles it looks bearish. So it looks like I should be shorting right now. That's what it looks like. It looks like I should be shorting. But like I said, I want to wait to see what happens, because we're dancing right under the moving average, man. I want to see if we break above the moving average or we break below it. Because right now you do not want to be trading. If you see this, if you see basically the moving average bouncing, like is actually touched the EMA, the 50 EMA. It's touched it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 times. It's touched it. And hasn't broken it yet. So on the 1 minute, it looks like we're getting an uptrend. On the 5 minutes, basically, I don't see much. So what I want to see it break above this or break below. And if I see a clear right now, as of right now on the 5 minute chart, we're still in a downtrend. So if I'm in a downtrend, I could short, but because we're close to moving averages, I have to wait. Because these trades, right? What we're doing is I just want to get good entries. And now I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess. But as of right now, I'm looking at my MACD. my MACD. We have a very, very small momentum on the sales right now. And that's another reason why it feels like I should go long because let me zoom in some more. Let me see this. So if I think I should go long because the momentum on my MACD is dying down, and you see my blue line curving back up. It looks like it's gonna cut above the momentum line. So when that happens, I could go long, but I haven't seen anything yet that would give me the confidence to do that. That's the reason why I'm waiting. Unfortunately, I don't know if you'll get that because, like I said before, 5 minute charts are very, very different. Let me show you the 1 minute. This is the reason why. Um, if you want to trade fast, 1 minute might be what you want to use because you see live price actions live. Let me show you guys real quick. But the problem with 1 minute is it's not is not it's not reliable, man. Not there's too much noise. Too much noise on the charts. Way too much noise. You could win on the 1 minute, but it's difficult, man. It's very, very difficult. I mean, you could, like I said, like I'm looking at indicators right now. My MACD says I had a cross right here. I could have gone long. I would have won on the uptrend. My other MACD cross was right. Okay, we had a couple of crosses here. I had another MACD cross right here. So I could have got this long right here. So, but with the 1 minute, you have to like you go in on your trade. You're selling immediately. You're not waiting around for nothing. Immediately when you see profit, you sell. 1 minute trading, you're not there to hold, right? So you go in, you go out. That's why like trading 1 minute, like right now, if I'm looking at this right now, if I'm gonna make a trade right now, I'll say um I, I'll place a short. I'll place a short in because you see the momentum here is getting weaker. Once my momentum line and my MACD line once they cross down, I'll just put a short in. But with the 1 minute, you have to be fast. That's why I'm like you got to be quick. You've got to be very, very quick. You absolutely have to be very, very quick, man. Um, and like I said, you can't use the candlesticks to help you, man. Nah. So market's going very sideways right now, very, very sideways, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help me. Like I said, if I'm trading the 1 minute, then it's fine. Then I'm like, okay, look, RSI was up, kind of angling down. I see my D line trending down. I could put a short in. I could short this move right here, and I'm hoping to sell immediately, right? So, but it is fascinating, man, to see how this goes. Like I said before, it is sideways like crazy right now. No joke. So yeah, so I might put a long in, man, because I'm it looks like I want to see it before I do it, but I don't. It's hard to do yet because, like I said, going sideways. So the reason why I said I'm gonna put a long in because it looks like my the blue line on my MACD wants to curve back up because look, the momentum is dying down. It's dying down. When it keeps dying down, the blue line will curve up above the orange line that could put my long in. So let's see, man. Yeah, trading 5 minutes is it's slower, 100%, much slower. Look at that. Let me show you the 1 minute again. The 1 minute is a lot of action, man. Look at that. Look at all the action. Look at the action on the 1 minute. But the problem with the 1 minute is because look, see, this is what I'm saying. So this is why the 1 minute could absolutely wreck you, man. You can. So the 1 minute charts, you see the momentum dying down, right? Normally, most people go shorts right here. Look what happened if you go on shorts. Look at that. Look at this. This is why I said the 1 minute chart. It is rough. I think the 1 minute chart might be good if you're trading overbought and oversold, man. Like if it's massively overbought, like oversold, like on the on your RSI, then yeah. But it is so difficult to trade the 1 minutes. But I was probably because look at this, man. If you use your MACD, right, you can see the trend down, the trend coming down. You put a long right here, boom, two massive green candles. That's the reason why I'm like, I wanna get away from it. I mean, using the trading the 1 minute charts and trying to test out the 5 minute and see what happens with that, man. So that's the goal here. So let's see. So we just printed a nice the three green candles in a row. Yeah. So I'm gonna go long here because I'm gonna go long here. Let me take it long. Based on these candles, let me take a chance, right? Because I'm looking at this. I'm looking at my RSI going up a little bit. I see my MACD trending up a little bit. So let me see, man. Of course, I don't have too much confidence in this trade. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you because we haven't really broken this 50 moving average yet. That's why I'm not too bullish on taking this trade, man. And look at my candle. Let me charge this phone. Yeah, so basically, remember, I'm gonna 5 minute chart right now. We haven't closed yet. Once we get our new candle, then we'll see where we're going. You see that we just closed. They see what I'm saying about like, okay, trend is coming down now, like it's going back up again. So that's why I said I want to wait. I want to see a clear breakdown or up above my moving average, and I haven't seen that yet. Uh, yeah, man. So I'll honestly wait, man. I'll honestly wait. This is my only problem with the 5 minutes is I'm just waiting, waiting and waiting. With the 1 minutes, yo, you'll be there's action in 1 minute, man. I'm not gonna lie. 5 minutes for me is a little bit slow, man. It's a little bit slow. It's a little bit slow for me, buddy. It's a little bit slow. But so far, like I said, looking at the trend is difficult. It's difficult to tell honestly. The moving average looks like it's moving down, right? Moving down, but the prices are just bouncing on the 50-day moving average. Bounce, 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 bounce. All right. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Trading 5 minutes is boring, man. Boring out of my mind. All right, man. Okay, so it looks like we have a nice breakdown. It looks like so. I like this. I like this. I like it. I like it. I like this. So it looks like the price is breaking down on the 5 minutes. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like we're breaking down. And like I said, I went in to see a a clear breakout from the 50 moving average, and it looks like it is. It looks like we are right now. So I'm gonna wait till we get the next count after this one. The next count after this one will let me know what I'm gonna do. Because once I see my RSI in the negative territory, once I'm seeing my prices, my candles dropping down, closing lower, and my MACD, my indicators are heading down, then I'll take my trade, man. But it looks like I'm about to take my trade though. Based on this, it looks like it is. I just look, it's just so small, guys. Look how small that is. These candles are small. That's why I'm like, yo. To be honest with you guys, don't lie to you, man. I hate the 5 minute chart, man, because you can't. It's like you can't do anything. I mean, maybe it's because I was late, to trying to get good entries on this thing. But okay, done with the show, man. Take the shit off. All right, man. Whew. The 1 minute is better. The 1 minute chart is 1,000 times better, man. There's more action. There's no action on here at all. Zero. I get no love whatsoever on this thing, man. None. And of course, you could tell, right? You could see it from this. You could see it from here, from this. The 1 minute action, 5 minutes, very very slow. So we just gotta wait, right? You wait until we get. So I'm waiting a couple of things. I'm waiting until I see a clear breakout away from my 50-day moving average. Doesn't happen yet. Either we break up or we break down. Um, the RSI is just bouncing on the middle line. Like it's just bouncing on the middle line. Look at this. It's just bounce. It touches it. It's just bouncing. Basically, it breaks below it a little bit. It's just basically bouncing off it. What I want is this right here. I want to see a clear break past the oversold, or a clear break up, or overbought. Yeah, that's what I'm going to see. I've seen none of that, and that's where from my research they say don't trade if you see price action like I'm seeing right now. Just sideways action, do nothing. Because if you take a trade right now, you're technically guessing. You're technically guessing because none of your trades I would have played out on this right now. If I want to trade the 5 minutes, I haven't seen anything that's pointing towards um you know towards something that would like to buy or sell right now. So I'm tempted to go back to 1 minute. I don't. I said I was done with that. I was done with that. But so maybe what I could do is this. What I could do is this. Let me see. While we're waiting for our entries, what I could do is let me see real quick. The blockchain. Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Blockchain Poor. I appreciate you, bro, for retweeting the show, man. Much love, much love. Blockchain Report. Big ups to you, man. The price is bouncing off and you know what's crazy though? Eventually it's gonna break. I thought it was about to break. There was one candle that was kind of far away from it. It looked like it was, then no. So I let me do this. Let's see how many times it's touched it on the green. That's touched the 50-day moving average on the buyers. The buyers have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 touches on the 50 moving average in the past 30 minutes, right? Red candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. 6 candles have touched the 50-day moving average, right? 11. green. It is very difficult right now for me to be, because remember, like three times I've thought about going in. Right before I put my numbers in, it flips. The reason why is it's sideways right now, but it looks like my momentum is dying down. I like more. Like I said, it looks like it, but it just hasn't happened yet. It looks like it right here. It looks like it right here. You see that, right? The orange line is the direction of the market. It's going down right now. The blue line is my MACD line, and that's going. It looks like, if we zoom in some more, you see it when it hooked up. It looks like it wants to cross back up again. That's what I'm waiting for, basically. There's some times when I've actually taken trades based on that movement. So because we've had like what 11 times it's touched 50-day moving average, only 5 on the blue. It looks like it's about to touch it. Plug. You see the weakness in the MACD. The weakness in the MACD. We're getting more. Deep red means more sales. Light red means lower momentum and the size going down. So that it looks like I take it long. It looks like it, but it hasn't confirmed yet. So I have to wait. I have to wait. Yeah, I think that's the reason why when you're trading, you got to be on your computer basically all day long. I mean, basically, if you really want to day trade, you have to. I mean, I'm practicing. I'm doing this shit like every an hour, 2 hours every single day. The weekend I spend more time on this, but there's no like the price actions is absolutely doing nothing right now. Absolutely doing nothing. This is 1 minute. Okay, I'm looking at the 1 minute chart on my other computer. Just sideways, man. Look at this shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. Like looking at the 1 minute chart is doing nothing. Like it's really doing nothing. Like it almost looks like it. We're gonna have a breakout soon, man. But I don't know which direction, right? That's the problem because we're bouncing off the averages, man. This is the craziest thing I've seen in a long time. It's just basically just hovering. Wow. Almost identical breaks too. Crazy. All right, man. Still waiting, guys. Still waiting. Still waiting. This is the hardest part. Trading higher time frames. You have to be ready to pull the trigger, and at the same time, you have to be patient. That's one thing I'm seeing. Because this is the first time I've ever. This is the first time I've looked at trading the 5 minutes and looking at this. Patience, 100%. You can't do this without having patience, man. So that's what I'm trying to do that right now. Let's take a look. Yes, again, weaker. Let me show you guys real quick. Weaker and weaker. So these are the candles right here, and I could show you. Each candle does mean something. The strength. Like for example, you have this massive wick green. That means there's a massive push up. Green candle, then red candle, red, then get smaller. Like it's difficult to tell, guys. Very, very hard. Very, very difficult to tell because we're right by the moving average and we have the volume is low also right now. The only time you get okay, so you make money trading, higher time frames when you have volatility. If you don't have volatility, you can't really make money, man. You cannot make money. You need this. Look at that. Look at the size of the momentum of that green. Look at the size. Let me show you. Look at the size of the momentum of that red. Massive. And look right here. Look at the size of my my trend line and my MACD line. Look at the gap. The higher the gap away from the middle, the zero line here, the middle line, the MACD, the more volatility. Now look at now. This is right now. This is right now. This is the reason why I can't do anything. This is insane. Look how flat that is. That is the reason why I haven't taken any trades. And like I said before, I want to create a system where I'm very disciplined. It looks like we just about to break back up. It looks we're about to. I don't know. Let's see what happens. It looks like we're about to break back up, but let's see. Um, so we got a nice bullish candle, green candle touching the 50 EMA. And let's see what happens. So every candle here is 5 minutes, but I'm looking at my momentum on my MACD. Is trending down. The red is smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually it should flip into green. And once it flips into green like this, like that, then we should break the 50 moving. We should break the 50 moving average, and we'll see what happens from there. But it's patience, guys. You have to wait. You just have to wait, man. On the 1 minute charts I'm looking at right now on my other screen, it's basically doing nothing. I mean, you're getting your 1 red candle, 3 green candles, 5 red candles, 6 like it's basically sideways action. Let me switch back to the 1 minute. Let me see what this looks like. All right, this is the 1 minute chart. Look at how flat that is. You can't trade this. There's no way. Like, there's no way. You got to be quick, of course. You go long right here and quick sell. Go short, quick. I mean, you have to be quick. Like, you could lose money easy try and trade this because there's like it's very volatile in a very short period of time, which is sideways. I mean, look at this. It is flat. Price is flat. I got on the show and the price of Bitcoin was 85,385. It's been bouncing between 385 to 440. You can't trade that. You can't trade that, man. On the 1 minute chart, look how flat that is. Absolutely flat. Look at that. Flat. Crazy. So I need volatility to make some money here, man. But like I'm hoping we probably do maybe 1 or 2 trades. I might just do 1 trade just for the fun of it, so I could just say I did it, but whatever. But so far, what I'm learning is the 5 minute time frame. It is very, very slow compared to what I'm used to. Because like I said, for the past six weeks, I've been using the 1 minute chart. And guys, we are just dead right now, man. Oh my God. This is unbelievable how dead it is right now in the short time frame. Like this is unbelievable. I'm looking at the tiny candles, man. Look at how tiny these things are. Tiny green candles, tiny red candles. Like there's no momentum whatsoever. None. For buyers or sellers, like zero. It's crazy. That's the craziest thing, man. There's no momentum whatsoever. So this maybe this is a good thing, man, for anyone trying to trade the short term time frames. There's hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey. I swear, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. The 1 minute is fun. Yeah, I don't know. Every time the green candles on the 5 minutes, like each candle is 5 minutes. Every time we get so we're trying to push up to break the 50 moving average, we just dump down. Like there's a battle right now, and this battle is even. When there's an evil battle between buyers and sellers, there's no movement in price. Like barely. Like Bitcoin is moving like every 5 minutes, $20, man. Basically, doing like a 0.1 move or 0. Like insane move right now. Crazy stuff. Absolutely insane. Every time. Like I just want to see what I'm looking for. I want to see a clear breakdown below with strength below the 50 moving average or a break above it. That hasn't happened. We get a lot of wicks. Like I said, there's pressure to sell, massive pressure to buy, pressure to sell, pressure to sell, pressure to sell. Now we've gotten 3 straight candles in the past, because each candle is like 5 minutes, right? So in the past 15 minutes, 3 straight candles on a negative. Yeah, but we know momentum. So I mean, I can't take any trades, man. Like look at that. Like this is insane. Look at the MACD. Look at that. So the MACD goes up above 50, comes back down, goes above, down, and it breaks below, goes up. It it's not doing anything. So let's see. This might be one of the most boring trading days I've had ever in my trading journey for real, because I went live and the market just says nope, no trading for you. Mm. Oh boy. Absolutely dead. Dead market. Absolutely dead right now. I'm just staring at this chart like, yo, give me something, man. Give me something. Because if we're going live and I saw this, now we're talking. Now we're talking, right? If we're in live and I saw this, I'm like, oh, okay. The blue line crosses above the orange line. I put a long in, boom, right there. Where is it? I think it's. I mean, not that much uptrend, but not huge uptrend. I would take the trade at like 80, about 85,000 and 25, and I probably could have closed at 85,740 something. So like a decent uptrend. And after the uptrend, that was it. So on this 5 minute chart, we had a massive dip earlier, like a massive drop. Actually, it just so happened that I actually missed this. The market was massive uptrend all the way through above the moving averages, and it got high as it got to 89,000, dropped down, went up again, dropped down again. After a second drop, that was it. After a second drop, that was it. And we just been trying to go back up again, but it's gonna be a while, guys. It's gonna be a while. I'm trying to look at something similar to this. So, nah. So maybe around here. Yeah, around here. So, but at least see that's the difference, because with this chart, right? If you guys see this on this was probably like hours ago. It actually there was volatility here, so you could have made money with this one, man. You could have, yeah, because with this part of the charts, right? The RSI is 1 second, right? Um, One second. Okay, yeah. So on this part of the charts, the RSI did touch. RSI touched oversold or overbought, right? So you could have shorted here, you go long here. Yeah, so there was volatility. This is what you want. You want price to go up, go overbought, they short it down, oversold, go up. This is what you want. You know, when you have zero volatility, there's no trades to be had, none. You're gonna get wrecked if you're trying to trade this shit. You're gonna get wrecked, man. Look at this, beautiful. Like, look, overbought. Like, short this right here, boom. Look at that, massive oversold. Go long again. You could probably sell right here, and yeah. But you need, like, yeah. So basically, look at that. Ever since the bot is oversold. Ever since it last oversold, the price went up above the line that's been kind of touching the line, kind of go up and down the middle line on the RSI, and that's game over. Absolutely dead right now. If you're trying to trade this, I wouldn't recommend anyone doing that though. I wouldn't. Um, let me see, man. So that's the downside of trading in a time frame that there's zero volatility. And what I've learned, like I said, what I'm doing every day is I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm paying attention to what's going on. I'm trading every single day. I'm testing different things out. If I'm using Grok, I'm using ChatGPT. I'm reading. I'm doing all this research, right? Whatever I learn, I put it into practice. And what I learned is just recent. Whenever you see prices going sideways, whenever you see a flat moving average like this, you do nothing, absolutely nothing. But I would say this though. I would say this. If I change my time frame to a 4 hour time frame, if I change my time frame to a 4 hour time frame, so obviously we're in a downtrend, and I could say, oh, on a 4 hour time frame, I'm looking at this right here. Maybe I could say, oh, look, let me zoom in. On my this is a 4 hour time frame. On my 4 hour time frame, my direction line is trending down, and my mm, MACD line is trending below it. So I could short right here, possibly. And but every candle is 4 hours, man. So it's not gonna be a quick trade, okay? So let me look for some examples here. So when the blue line breaks below the orange line, let me see. The blue line breaks below the orange line. Let me take a look real quick. Okay, so right around here, the blue line breaks below the orange line around here, and see, that's the problem, right? So you want to go short right there. That does make it sense. So you because I think when you are below the when you're on the second half of the MACD, you're looking for longs. I want to go long on the bottom here, not shorts. So that would have been a bad move. Trying to, I guess maybe you could have shorted this. You probably could have shorted this right here. So, but like I said, you need volatility, because even then, look at where the RSI is. RSI is oversold, man. RSI is oversold. So when you're trading the higher time frames, the indicators are so look at that. RSI is oversold. Look at that. Oversold here. I got my blue line going above my orange line. You could have got this move right here, but I think the oversold on 4 hour would have been my first thing to do here was to go long, right? But with the 4 hour candle, you're looking at basically. Let me show you, right? So 4 hours. So imagine if I taking a long right here, 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hours. That's 4 4 4. That's 12 hours. Then another 16 hours. Then another 20 hours. Then 24 hours. See, an entire day. This entire move here will take a whole day to play out. So I'll take this trade. I'll come back. I'll keep checking every 4 hours, right? And take a look at where it is. If I like what I see with the profit, I sell and I move on. But this entire move took 24 hours, man. So that's the reason why you're trading 4 hours. You have to, you know, you have like for example, here, okay, so let me see. So we're on a downtrend on a 4 hour right here. Look at it. So based on a MACD, let me take a look at this. Okay, we had a MACD cross above right here. Let's see what that looks like. We had a small MACD cross around right here. So let's take a look at this. You could have bought this right here. 87,900. But this didn't play out, right? Because your momentums are very low. Because even though you had it oversold, right, your momentum is very, very low. So I'll rather get a large momentum on the 4 hour. It'd be the big cross that will play out a lot easier. But I think the 1 minute chart might be where you want to be on this. Because there's actually, okay, this is the 1 minute again. Let me open this up for you guys to see. The 1 minute, you're quick. You're quick. So you're basically, the problem with 1 minute is it's not reliable as much. I've used it. It's good, but it's rough. Very, very rough. So you're making very tiny gains, right? Especially when it's sideways. Like I said, I need volatility, which I don't have right now. This is the 1 minute charts, man, right here. Look at the massive, massive price actions, man. Look at that. This is 1 minute. Insane. You need volatility to make money. If you don't have it, there's no party for you, man. I need a clear breakdown. I need, like right now, like these are my three moving the average. I'm zooming all the way in, by the way. This is zoomed in. These are my averages, right? Zoomed all the way in. And I'm getting no love, man. Absolutely no love whatsoever. Okay, it looks like we're breaking down now. It looks like this is the lowest price I've seen since the show. So let me go back. So we've waited a while for this. Okay, now we back to 5 minutes. Okay, cool. So it looks like we're breaking down. Let me take a look at the MACD. So let's see what this looks like. So we're breaking down. We don't have any crosses though yet. The candles are getting bigger. That's good. So let me go down again. Let's take a look at this. So this is the first time we've seen actual breakdown on the price. An actual breakdown from the price. Finally. It doesn't look as strong, but it looks like finally we're getting some red candles breaking down. This is the lowest price I've seen it. I think we went down to 85,280 or something. And you see the buy is very weak, man. Very, very weak. But let me see. It looks like it's gonna flip, right? Yep, that wick. That wick looks like about to flip. Let me see what happened. Yep, look at that. Just flipped. So it looks like we're getting a nice. We're breaking away. We're breaking. I like to see this because if we could break down some more, then I'll be like, let's go. I take my trades, man. I take my trades. It looks like we are because this is what I like. So I've spent. Let me look at how long I spent. I spent a good number, at least 30 minutes, waiting for this break. And look, and it looks like I'm finally getting my breakdown below the 50 moving average. As long as this continues, it's bullish for me, then I could take my trades then. Because I need volatility. I need that, right? So, but that doesn't mean this can't come back up, right? 'Cause like I said, there's still buyers right now, right? There's still buyers that could push this back up, but as long as it looks like we're trending down and we're breaking away from the 50-day moving average, at the end of the day, we're in a downtrend. Very simple. The price is below my EMA. This is below the 200, below the 100, and below the 50. Um, and like I said, this can do, man. Like this one, I keep saying, like, why it's difficult to trade this right now. Um, why is it? Because the momentum is just dead, man. It's just dead, absolutely dead, absolutely. So I don't know. I would like this to break down some more, get away from the 50-day moving average. Then the party starts. Then I could put some more shorts in. I could put some more shorts in. Price probably going to go down to 85,100 or something. But ever since I've been on this show, basically sideways, and we're basically touching, like, the entire show has been kind of close to moving average, and right now it looks like we're trying to break above again. I hope we don't, because I just want to trade, man. And by the way, if I don't see, if there's no party for me, I'm going to the 1 minute charts. That's where I'm going. Like, I can't just sit and wait and hope. Nah, man. I want to trade quick. I want quick. But like I said, I mean, of course, I could take a couple of trades in different time frames, right? But I like the action, man. So I like the action. So let's see what happens with this. This is the 5 minute charts, right? And it looks like we're breaking down a little bit. Let me double check. My 5 minutes. Yep, clear downtrend, man. Look at that big candle. Nice, nice, nice. Strong, very strong candle. Very, very strong. So I'm getting what I want. I'm getting what I want. The much bigger bodies, right? If you look at the previous candles, the previous candles have been much smaller. I've been getting much deeper. So I'm happy about this. So once I get, let me just take a look at my let me take a look at my 1 second. Let me take a look at my I want to open this more so I can see clearly all my indicators, man. I don't want to be too far. Once I see a clear break away from the EMA, then I'll be comfortable with my shorts. Remember, we're below the moving averages. Price has been trending downwards. On the high time frames, the prices are all up below the moving average. Yeah, so happy about that. Um, so we're breaking below, which I like. Um, so we'll see. And also, what I'm also looking for is, if you take a look at the this is my MACD, right? If I see we've broken down to a point where my blue line here could go down and curve back up and cross above my orange line, I'll take it long, 100%. I'll go long, even though it might take about maybe 15 minutes to get for it to play out, but I'll go long. And take a look at the RSI. Let's see what RSI is doing. Bring this down a bit. Can I bring this down? One second, guys. Okay. I want to bring down my RSI some more. Just bear with me. I think trading is fun, man, but it just takes a lot of patience and also luck. You need to be trading at the right time. Right now, for me, this is not the right time because there's basically there is no volatility like I would like, and that's why this is happening right now. There you go. I'm looking for my RSI. I can pull it up. Okay. So on my RSI, it looks like trend. We're broken down below a little bit. That's a small little tick, but this doesn't mean anything because we had this earlier, right? I mean, this might be the lowest we've been in a bit. Okay, this is the lowest on the RSI we've been since we touched we're oversold. So I hope this continues. I really do. Then I'll be confident in what I'm doing here. But I just don't want to take a trade because I feel like it. If you don't see a trade, don't take it. That's the lesson I'm actually learning today, right? You don't always have to trade. You don't always have to jump in. But why? You have to make sure your setups work. If it doesn't work, don't trade. You can't force yourself to trade. You can't force yourself to make stuff happen, man. That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, man, I'm happy about this. Though it looks like we're breaking. I just hope this continues because if it does, then I'll be confident that I could ride the next wave up when it comes, and I'll be able to be more confident in shortening this even more. But to be honest with you guys, the lesson from this show is if you don't see a setup you like, or if the price is going sideways, don't trade anything. Don't do anything. You have to be patient because I mean I've traded this time before, even though the U.S. markets is closed. I had some volatility, some, but for some weird reason today, nothing, absolutely nothing. I think the Chinese market does open. I think like six. Let me see. I think like the Asian market. I think like 7 p.m. something, 7 p.m. our time. Let me ask. Hmm, let me see. Let me get the prompts. Let me see. When 'cause the Chinese market does be more action in crypto too. So when does the Asian when does the Asian mm, when does the Asian trading markets open? Trading markets open. How many hours from now? How many hours from now? I think it's about like from now. I think it's like 6 hours. I think I'm not sure. Let me ask Grok. Let me know. Okay. This market is boring as hell. I can't take it, man. I'm losing my mind right now. Losing my mind. Okay, it says okay. Yeah, so I was right. Yeah. The next major Asian market to open in is Tokyo is in about 20 minutes. So I was right. It's about sort of about like I think 7 p.m. my time. It will open. Yeah. So I think then we'll probably get some action. If you're referring to Forex Asian Tokyo, so the Asian streaming system begins in Tokyo. Okay, let me see. What what time in CST? Because we I need liquidity. I mean, I need. There's nothing happening on this. It's absolutely insane. I mean, I'm like the price is just going. The price is moving like $80 within the past like hour. That's insane to me, man. What is this? The current time says for Asian trading markets, Tokyo opens 9 a.m. JS, 7 p.m. So in about 10 minutes, yeah. In about 10 minutes, the Asian market opens. And I wonder what effects it has on the crypto on the market. Where I'm live right now, so you guys would you guys will get to see it with me to see if anything does happen, right? So in about 10 minutes, Singapore Exchange opens at 9 a.m. That's 7 p.m. CST. So 7 p.m. CST. The main Asian market kicks off around 7 p.m. CST. I'm CST time. That's about 10 minutes from now. Because it's funny because a lot of people don't realize this, right? Like trading, you need volume, you need volatility. If you don't have it, you're basically you're trading blind. You because I could have gone long or go short. Nothing. I mean, maybe I could have won this little trade right here, maybe because going short right here at this candle, the price was 85,455 and sold at 85,003 no 85,268. That's like a couple $100 in percentage. That's probably like 0.8%, something not small, very tiny, very small. So let's see what happens though. Like I said, Asian markets does make a difference. I am not sure exactly how much difference, and I am I want to know. I really want to know like what exactly is going on with um with the crypto markets when the Asian markets open, because the biggest traders of finance in the world, America's number one. I think Asia's number two. If I'm certain, I think China's number two. I think there's a lot of money. Japan, Singapore, China, South Korea, those four Asian countries, they have an impact on global markets. That's why sometimes when you guys are sleeping, when you're sleeping, you get like massive pumps while you're sleeping because it's the Asian markets. And what's crazy is like the U.S. market closes at 4:30 Eastern, and that's like 5:30 my. That's at 5:30 my time, and the Chinese market opens like 2 hours after that. So we'll see. Look, see what I'm saying? Look at it. Look at the massive green candle. Ha! Look at that green candle. Finally broke it. Look at that. Just broke the. Look at that live. This is because the Asian markets. This is the reason why I said I wanted to wait, because I could have I could have shorted this stuff. And look what just happened live right now. We're breaking above. We're breaking above the 50-day moving average, and it's because the Chinese market, the Asian market opens in 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, it opens. So I'm curious to see what happens with this. I've never looked at a chart before during an Asian market open. So let's see what happens there. About 8 minutes left. I am very curious, man, to see what happens. Very, very curious. But what's crazy? Let me show you the 1 minute chart. This is why I said trading is weird. It's very, very weird on the 1 minute. Let me show the 1 minute chart. Let me show what it looks like. This is why there's a lot of traders lose a lot of money. You gotta know what you're doing, man. You gotta know what you're not just trading because you feel like it. You have to know what you're doing. Let me show you the 1 minute charts. you guys are gonna trip out. Look at the 1 minute. This is 1 minute. I'm coming. Let me show you guys real quick. Oh, let me just sell off. Look at the 1 minute. This is the reason why you could lose a lot of money, man. Wait 1 minute. So basically, let me see. So if I was using, I mean, there was a cross right here. I mean, I guess there's a cross on my MACD. You could have gone long right here based on the MACD right here. So you could have gone long at 85,299, and it went from 85,299 all the way up to 85,531. That's 1 minute. Like I said, 1 minute works a lot, very, very fast, a lot of action, right? You know, you got to be quick with your trades. You got to be very, very fast with your trades. You can't be slow with your trades, man. But let me switch back to 5 minutes real quick. 5. So look at that. Look, so there's a massive wick. So they're trying to push the price down. And like I said, in about 2 minutes, the Asian market's open. Let me see what happens. This is fascinating, man. This candle here, this 5 minute candle, this is 100% the cause of the Asian markets. 100%. So there was a push down though, a push down below. Huge wick, but still bullish candle. Let's see what happens with the next candle. So we have about 5 minutes to the Asian market opens. I haven't taken any trades yet. Like I said, I want to see what happens there, because right now the US is closed. Now Asia is about to take control. This is the first time ever I've looked at the checking the markets on Asian time. I knew Asia was in control, but I didn't realize that it actually opened at 7 p.m. my time. But now I know. Now I'm looking at the impact of this. As a matter of fact, if the MACD is telling me to take a long, the MACD, like if you look at it real quick, the MACD, there's a little bit across, a tiny, a very small. Look at that. A very tiny cross above my orange line. It might be too early, of course, who the hell knows, but I think today I am curious to see how things play out. How does things play out? How do things play out? Very, 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 very crazy. Interesting. So market opens in about 4 minutes. This is 100% the cause of the Asian markets. This morning we had a massive pump in the markets went up, and we got rocked like midday because of the U.S. Stock markets was open. So a lot of trading with that, right? So I'm just very curious to see what happens there. We have about 3 minutes. 3 minutes before the Asian market opens. Let's see what Bitcoin does, man. And the reason why I'm only trading Bitcoin for now is because Bitcoin has the most liquidity. That's why I'm using Bitcoin. So This is fascinating to me, man. I've never. So we have about 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes before the Asian market opens, and we're watching. I'm watching. I have my computer on my left screen showing me the 1 minute, and I have the 5 minutes is what we're looking at right now. This is the 5 minute charts, and Asian markets is about to open. So I want to see what the hell happens. Asia will dump, no volume, most likely liquidity grab. Again, Chris, yo, bro, you're probably right because I got wrecked 2 days ago. I got wrecked 2 days ago. Because the market pumped on the open, and I shorted and I closed it and I tried to long it and it kind of went away from me and it just went down, man. We went from like 91 grand to like 85K, man, within like an hour. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. So yeah, man. So we have about 2 minutes. I'm curious. Let's see. So I mean, liquidity. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna put a long in, just because I haven't traded all day today. $5, 75x. Let's see. I'm not. Look, it's what it is. If it goes down, it goes down. I want to see. I'm curious. What time is it? We got like a minute. Let me put my stop loss. Let's say 10% stop loss. Let's do take profit to cool. Long 5 minutes. Okay. $5. Okay, cool. Let me place this trade. Long 5 tips. So 5x. Done. I put my trade. Let's see what happens. So my first trade on entire show. Let's see what happens. So market opens in seconds from now on. From now, it opens in like probably 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's see what Asia does. Let's see what Asia does. Because the market has been trending down, like, and basically all day. I mean, from midday today, right? What does Asia do? Okay, it's open. It is 7 p.m. my time. Is open right now. So what does Asia do? That's the question. And Chris says they probably dump liquidity grab. So we're printing a red candle here, very small. I set my stop loss at 10%. So far Chris has been correct so far. Let's see. I'm looking at it right now. There's not. I mean, you're right. There's still the action is still very little. There's not that much action. To be honest with you. To be honest, not that much action. So far, for now. So I put a long in 75x, small money. I'm using like $5, man. Nothing crazy, right? Let me see. What did I use? Yeah, he's $5. I'm down 4% right now. I'm on the 5 minute charts. I'm trying to get trades there real quick, but let's see. Let's see what happens, man. If I get stopped out, let's see. I'm halfway to getting stopped out, guys. Halfway. Yep. Red candle on the 5 minutes. Yep, I'm about to get stopped out. I'm about to get stopped out. Because I placed my stop loss at 10%. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. To be honest with you, like I was expecting more volume, man. Yeah, just like that. I got stopped out, guys. I got stopped out on that trade. I did a stop loss of 10%. Like I said, nothing. No, I mean the volume. I'm not seeing anything. I don't want to say I'm surprised about this though, but I would say that maybe Asia, they've seen, you know, the market was horrible in the US today. And they might just continue the dump, man. That's basically what it looks like to me. So Chris was correct. Asia will dump, no volume, most likely liquidity grab again. Yeah, there's no liquidity grab because we didn't even really pump, man. But so far, right now, it looks like we're trending back down. We're printing a massive red candle on a 5 minutes. Let's see what happens as things play out. Like I said, we are on a downtrend based on all my EMAs, EMA 50. We've been hovering around the 50 EMA for a while, straight into the open of Asia, right? But the Asian markets, to be honest with you guys, they haven't done anything. The US markets open and the markets goes crazy. Within our first like 30 minutes, the market goes nuts. Like either way, right? There's a lot of action. So this is the reason why I was saying that there is no doubt though. Like this little action here. This is the Asian markets. They try to pump it up, not that much. I mean, they didn't really pump it too high. It got pumped up from 85,000 to 85,200 to 85,500 something, but nothing. But like I said before, I'm gonna keep watching this. But liquidity, like I said, guys, the market is dead right now. And if there's any lesson I've learned from today, is don't trade when there's no liquidity, no momentum, like basically just dead. I mean, you could if I switch to the 1 minute chart, which like I said, it's a lot. You have more odds to make more mistakes, man. The 1 minute has more action, but it's still the 1 minute chart has more action on it, but it's still very, very low liquidity, man. Like low action still. Even on the 1 minute. Look at these candles, man. Look at these things. Look how small they are. I'm very surprised though that Asia did nothing, like basically nothing. I thought they will have more action, a little bit more action than this. Maybe because I'm just looking at 5 minutes. Maybe I need to wait an hour or two. But so far right now, Asia Open hasn't impressed me whatsoever. None. I was expecting at least something, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. So today is my worst day of trading. I didn't do anything, right? Zero. Let me switch back to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna end the show here. Apologize, guys. It just so happened because I normally trade live. I normally take some trades in, but it was good to see this. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just keep watching this. I'm gonna get some food. My computer's with me. I'm gonna pay attention to this. The reason why I couldn't take any trades today. Look, this is the craziest thing. Look how flat this is. Look how flat this is. I had no break. Like I went on the show like around like right here. I had no breaks above the moving averages. We've touched the 50-day moving average like 12 times. Like nothing has happened. We've had at least like 20 touches. No action whatsoever. We touch, break down a little bit. Not even if you had a massive red candle, or break up, nothing. Zero. Which means there is no action, there's no trade to be taken. And you see that. Look, man, I'm not capping. Look at this. This is my RSI, man. There's nothing approaching oversold, overbought, like nothing. Zero. The most action we've had is this right here from the open, from the Asian markets open. So I'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully, we get some more action. Because you cannot make money if the market I need volatility. You can't make money trading when the markets are not volatile, man. I need volatility. That's where my money is made. And before we end, I can show you guys real quick. I've been trading I'm documenting my journey. Trying to make money from this thing. I've done a lot of shows already. I'm here every single day. I think I'm live about like 5:30 p.m. CST. I'm live for like about 2 hours, but when I've been live, we've been training, man. I could show you guys real quick the action. Let me go to my portfolio. Let's go to activity. Look at this. I've been trading, man. Look at all that. I'm active. This is every day, guys. Multiple trades per day, closing them all day long. Because whenever I've gone live, the market has been it has been what's it called? We've had action. It's been volatile, right? Maybe not crazy volatile, but yeah, we've had action. Look at this, man. You can't trade this. This is insane. Like this is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. Look at that. So, guys, let me end this show here. I'm gonna keep watching it. If I get any action while the show ended, I'll post it on my page. But I'm just posting my journey, man. Everything I'm doing here. But I'll be back again tomorrow. Hopefully, we get more action. The market is dead, like dead. I've been live for almost an hour and 30 minutes. No joke. The price of Bitcoin has gone from 85,280 to 85,500. That's it. That's like a 0 point something gain. That's it. I mean, for 1 hour and 30 minutes, the Bitcoin price has been bouncing from from 85,380 to 85,500. The whole hour and 30 minutes. Even with the Asian market open, nothing's happened. Zero. I am like, market is dead right now. Absolutely dead. Dead. So you could take some long trades, no, 4 hour, 5 hour, whatever, daily trades, yes. But on the hourly, on the short term time frame, 1 minute, 5 minutes, nah, man. So guys, let me end this here, man. I'll be back again tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. CST. I see you guys watching 149 people live, watching me talk, trading. Hopefully tomorrow will be much better. I hope so, because this is ridiculous, man. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Um, and maybe I could do this. Maybe I could take a yeah, I gotta go to eat, man. I'm freaking starving. Let me get some food. I was gonna put a trade in for a longer time frame and come back and take a look at it, but um, I showed you guys, like, if you took a trade on a 4 hour, like it could take you 28 hours to play out, right? Yeah. So guys, thank you for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow. Let me take my screenshot real quick. Always, always, always. You guys are awesome. Um, peace out, peace out. Take my screenshot. I normally take a screenshot of my show and just just to appreciate you guys, but thank you for coming to watch me yak for an hour and a half. uh Perfect. Take my screenshots. We're done. So guys, I'm shocked. Asian markets did nothing. Zero. Zero. So guys, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Markets are dead. Trading, nothing. I need volatility. And I haven't had it yet. I don't know, maybe in an hour, maybe 2 hours, my computer's with me. If we break down lower, I could take action. If we break above, I'll take action. Either way, I'm trading. Thank you guys for coming to the show. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Much love, legends. If there's any